Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of EverQuest 2. And on tonight's episode, I am here with Kevin,
Hello.
and he is playing his Ogre Berserker,
That's right, level 17.
and I am level 14 Fury. So we are over in Timorous Deep, right?
Yep, Timorous Deep, yep.
Timorous Deep, there we go, guys. I keep forgetting the name of this zone, I don't know why. But yeah, we've already done a few quests for this guy right here in front of us. We're going to go ahead and talk to, actually it's a her. Talk to her again. And if you can tell that's a female just by looking at her, you're better than we are.
Yes, you
Because
are.
there's not anything that we can tell. Not the horns, not the coloring. We don't know what the difference is other than
When
the
I,
fact that her
when I look at
voice.
this guy, the chef is definitely a guy, and he's got a lot more coloring to him.
Yeah, but
She
even
is very plain. She is very plain. She
but
has
even
no coloring.
yeah, but even you pointed out the fact that this guy had a lot of coloring to him. That's not normal, not even for guys.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I mean, I don't know if it is the coloring that has to do with it, or the number of horns,
Yeah,
or just the
it's
way they stand and the nails. She's kind of like a Freddy Krueger mix because if you look at those nails, there's not much more you could do with that hand other than tear things up. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to her and find out who her manicure is. So yeah, because she definitely needs to go back for another
I
appointment.
am happy to see you. Hello.
Did you get the earrings? Yes, I did, but you don't seem to have any ears. Haha, nice work. Every little bit of helps. Thanks. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for being so nice. Care to move on to bigger fish? I don't really like fish, but yeah, I guess we can go do that. The Black Shield officers. If you take the path at the northwestern end of the beach, you'll enter the green overlook. Following the grass around to the northwest will lead you to the Black Shield officers' encampment. I like to kill their officers and bring me their pins. I can do that. They've made themselves at home, level 12, and you end up getting at least 13 silver and 23 copper. I'm going to go ahead and hit accept. Good. I await your return. I will be swift.
At least she's not cheap. She hasn't been cheap.
Nope, she hasn't, but she hasn't really given us anything great either. Just a few little items, which I guess is better than most of the Synarchs that are over here, but it still seems like they lowered our standards just so they could raise them up a little bit, because in other zones you get quite a bit more loot than this. Now, we have actually been over here to this region for one of the other quests, so you'll see that if you come into an area, there's really no harm in picking up all the quests that specific area has to offer. And sometimes that means picking up 30 or more quests and then going off and doing those, which can be pretty nice. That means when you kill a creature, you may get 3, or you're going a little bit too far.
I did go a little too far, yes.
But when you kill a creature, you may get 3 or 4 updates for 3 or 4 different quests, which is pretty nice, and you could finish off quite a few that way. The only downside to that, and it's maybe not a downside for you, but the only downside that I can think of is that you level too quickly, and you really bypass an entire area almost overnight. I mean, you'll just do 5 or 6 quests in the amount of like 10 minutes, and now you're too high pretty much for any of those creatures in that area, and you still have quite a few more quests to do. You can kind of see we're running into that issue because we're doing one quest at a time, and that means not only are we doing all the quests that you normally do, but we're also getting more experience from the kills because we're having to do them over and over again. So yeah, it's definitely impacting the game a little bit by doing that, but I guess we're gonna have to fight these guys because anytime we come right next to them, they become auto attack. So, and you got to keep an eye out for that, guys. When you clicked on it earlier, it showed that they were not ready to attack, and yet when you got close to it, they turned ready to attack. So it's really, really hard to know that. You just kind of have to get familiar with these creatures, pay attention to what's going on, and then try to avoid it in the future, because there's really not a whole lot you can do about creatures like this. There's not a whole lot of creatures like this in the first place that you have to worry about that, but the ones that are, they're pretty difficult to spot, and if you're not paying attention, if you're going into things without being prepared, you can get the floor wiped with you by getting into things over than your head. So yeah, it's definitely something you need to just be aware of. Basically, there's not a whole lot you can do about it in the first place, but
Yeah, those guys were heroics, but they were green to me, and they were probably like light blue or maybe dark blue to you.
I don't remember. I have to go back and look at the video. Pretty much everything over here is light blue. For me, anyways. I understand they're green to you because you're level 47 already, but
Now I did switch my alternate advancement XP. I raised it up because I do believe that since Author had his up to 50%, that may be one of the main reasons he was leveling slower than me. So we're gonna see if that works. Hopefully he'll catch up a couple. Ooh, what's this?
what is that?
It's a berserker spell. I need that.
Oh, there you go. Hit need. I agreed on it by accident.
No problem.
Oh, you won anyways. What a surprise. Oh, you hit need.
What?
Okay,
Are
there
you
you go.
serious? Yeah, I did. I did hit.
I was gonna say we random again, and I lost yet again. Always seems to happen. My guys just the dice just do not favor my characters in any game that I've ever played. Really, the only game that I've ever actually had pretty good luck on would be Monopoly, and that's because it's a board game and I had control over the dice myself. But computers hate me. They do not like me very much.
I don't know if you guys have ever realized this, but now I have several sets of dice, and I can bring a set of dice out, and it will be lucky. It will do very well for me, and I can also bring another set of dice out that I have that I know is going to do poor. And sometimes you want to roll low when you're playing tabletop Dungeons and Dragons. So, you know, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this, but it seems like it's true to me. Like some dice do perform better than other dice.
Well, I mean, if you buy it in the store, I'm sure people will say that they could be not weighted properly. I mean, that's going to be really expensive to find a dice that's weighted perfectly. You're probably not going to find that at some little cheap store, but yeah, I mean, it does seem like they do favor certain sides more than others on some of these dies. But then again, that's pretty nice if you're going to competitions and things like that, if you can find that.
That's 8 dead pirate officers.
Oh, it sure is. I wasn't even paying attention. These guys are so easy to kill. Kind of want to sit here and kill a lot of them.
Nope.
And you'll see that they're little rat-type creatures for the most part, which is kind of cool because you can actually play that same class as a character. So you can be a little rat running around and trying to find some cheese or something.
What are they called? Rotanga?
Yeah. I didn't want to say the name because I'm sure I would butcher it, but yeah, they're pretty cool creatures actually. So, whoa, what happened there? Changed my angle. I just had to change my view. And I do love the look of these trees. I mean, where else can you find a purplish, greenish shrub that looks like a giant thing of, I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah, I like that too. It looks kind of like a palm tree, only kind of like a cross between a palm tree and a weeping willow.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, a little bit thicker than a weeping willow.
A little bit thicker than a pine,
Palm tree.
Palm tree. Yeah. Okay, I'm lagging out. Don't leave me.
Well, I know you're stuck in a mountain, so
Am I?
you're crouched down behind
Okay.
one. There you go.
I'm still crouched?
Nah, you're good. And he's actually wearing, what is it, 2 or 3 different sets of armor?
2 different sets so far.
Oh, regrowth.
Oh, is that for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Fine.
So that's something they added. I don't remember when. It was a while back, where that you would constantly get the spells you need more than you would the spells for other classes that really weren't useful to you. So that was kind of nice.
Yeah,
because
that's a good thing.
Yeah, because before then, the only way to get the spells you wanted was to trade the spells you were getting that you didn't need with other players, and it didn't really make a whole lot of sense to do that. If they could just give you the spells that you need, then just that would save you that extra little step. Oh, there we go. Don't have that one.
Oh, I shouldn't have hit greed then. Oh, you won.
I did? What did I roll? I wore, 32.
You beat me by 12 points.
Unbelievable. Something bad's about to happen. The Norath is about to explode or something like that.
The walls are going to cave in.
I'm about to fall onto the earth and lose my corpse forever.
I should have hit need.
You should have. I wouldn't even have noticed. There's actually achievements for that, though, by the way, guys. To win, I think it's like 5 randoms in a row, or yeah, I think it may be all the way up to like 100 randoms in a row. But it's incredibly hard to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and turn into this NPC with has the huge sword on her back. We're guessing it's a she because of the voice that they have playing her.
Hello.
That That one right there, that shrilling hello. Do you have the Black Shield pins? Yes, I have them. And that's the last quest she has. So it says, nicely done. Good work. And I tell her, thank you. It's nice that she has manners. 17 silver, 6 copper is my reward for they made themselves at home, which is a level 12 a quest. What'd you get on yours?
I got 3 silver and 14 copper.
3 silver?
Yeah.
Wow, you didn't get jack on that. I got 17 silver on mine.
Yeah.
You think it has anything to do with how much damage you do in the quest?
I don't know. It seems like I would do more damage than you.
Well, I know you would
I
take...
noticed that earlier. I noticed that like in a video ago that you got you even turned in after me. You got like I think it was 14 silver and I got like 7 silver. So I think, man, sometimes it's just random. It seems to me.
It could be, but I mean, I think you take damage better than I do, but I don't know if you dish out more than I do.
Oh yeah, a lot more. Come on, man. I'm killing people with 1 arrow, dude.
Well, that's true too. Plus, you're 4 levels higher than I am. So yeah, we're not quite sure what that is. So if you guys have any answers to that, why we're getting a not only a weird amount of experience between the two of us, but because we're getting a weird amount of coins for the same quest, it's kind of weird. So again, guys, let us know. Again, if you do like these videos, please take a moment, hit the like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel. We greatly appreciate that. Also, leave those comments down below. Like I mentioned before, you're more than welcome to do that. And I always try to get back to you guys within about 24 hours. And I do thank you guys for all those comments. Again, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you on the next episode.
Look, guys, I'm kissing this lady Sarnak.